Henry Allen, another alias.
Yeah, no, I think she's referring to a ship, Ray.
Yeah, sailing from Sault Ste. Marie at 9 in the morning. Your guy's on it.
Thank you kindly.
Well, if I had a sextant, Ray, I could locate the vehicle in a heartbeat.
Mr. Sextant, I told you exactly where the car was.
Yes, you did, but we've been walking around in circles for the last 5 minutes. I think it's to the right.
To the right of what? That's not a description of
To
where
the right
the car...
of where we...
Don't go looking for the Mackenzie.
Come on! Look, Fraser, there's the car. Right by the boat, right where I told you.
I think we're onto something, Ray.
Oh, yeah. Like getting killed. Look, I may be damaged, Fraser, but I'm not stupid. More to life than dying.
A partnership is like a marriage, son. Give and take, up and down. Who left the empty butter dish in the fridge? It isn't easy.
No, it isn't.
Buck Frobisher and I were a team, maybe the best team the North has ever known. One day, we fell out, and it all but destroyed us.
What did you do?
We swallowed our pride for the greater good. Someone is using a brave ship's name for an evil purpose, and you've got to stop them. You need the yank. Swallow the pride, son.
Ray.
Look, Fraser, I know what you're gonna say. You give me a reason. You give me one reason why we should risk our skinny asses chasing the Robert Mackenzie. That is way out of our jurisdiction. We have no authorization. Okay?
On November 1st, 1969, the Robert Mackenzie left the pier in Thunder Bay carrying 28,110 long tons of high sulfur coal, bound for the steel mills in Detroit. She was 810 feet long, 80 feet wide, crewed by 32 men and captained by Scotty Phillips. And no one on board could have known they were headed into a gale known as the Witch of November. By 2 a.m. on the 2nd, the seas were already running at 20 feet. The winds were gusting at 50 miles an hour. At 3:13, Mackenzie radioed her sister ship, the Phoenix, to say she'd taken a wave over the wheelhouse, knocking out her radar. She was blind in the water, navigating by dead reckoning. Captain Phillips decided to head south to the shelter of Bedgrees Bay by way of Keweenaw Point. But by then, the seas were running over 40 feet. Winds were blowing at 100 miles an hour. At 4:23, a wave broke, exposing a mountain of rock known as 6 Fathom Shoal. And time stopped. Mackenzie hit the shoal broadside, cutting her in half. The stern was still under full power, and it rammed the bow, crushing men on metal as they were caught midships, scrambling for lifeboats. It hit the bow 3 times before it finally drove it under. And then the stern continued into the night, all its lights blazing, with fires burning from the ruptured boilers like some kind of headless beast. Captain Phillips' last transmission to the Phoenix read 32 down on the Robert Mackenzie.
All right. Say we drive like hell. I mean, put the pedal to the metal. Could we get to Sault Ste. Marie and get on Henry Anderson before she sails?
Allen. Henry Allen. Yes.
Right. Allen. go.
32 down on Robert McKenzie.
All ahead 1/3. Good to see you, Benton boy.
Yes, and you too, sir.
Stirs up memories.
Wait a minute, Fred. You know this guy?
Yes, Captain Smithers is an old friend of my father's. As a matter of fact, he taught me how to tie my first knot. Oh, dear.
Yeah, double cloven half hitch. Tie a knot in his tail to hold the devil down.
Does everybody in Canada know everybody?
No.
Old Bob Fraser.
Old? Who's he calling old?
Yeah.
I've been dead for years and I still look twice
We
as
went
good as
back
he
a
does.
long way, me and Bob. I saved his life in a bar fight once in
Skagway.
Skagway. How did you know that? Oh, yeah, your father told you. In 59.
That's a crock.
Bud Anderson got liquored up and came after him with a harpoon.
It was a small pocket knife.
Luckily, I got between him and your dad.
I sure did. He was as goggle-eyed as old Bart. Had to throw them in the brig to sleeve it off.
Those were the days.
I hate to interrupt memories, but we think you might have a killer on board.
My crew?
In your crew, sir.
Well, son, you show me the maggot and I'll take him apart like that more in the Dardanelles, huh? By God, I'll throw him in the brig.
You got a brig?
Well, no.
You see? He wouldn't be able to tell the truth if his life depended on it.
Hole in here.
Sir, we don't think that there's any pressing need to disassemble this man. At the moment, he's just a suspect. We would like to observe him unobtrusively.
Unobtrusively.
Yes, sir.
How are you going to do that?
Now that we're out here, we're away from the city, doing good, honest work. Yeah, there's nothing like it, is there?
Hell, maybe.
Bad luck having strange crew on board.
Yeah, especially on the North Shore route.
Why's that?
Gotta pass by the graveyard they call 6 Fathom Shoal.
Is there anything on this ship that isn't bad luck?
Eddie Walters saw her last week. He was on the Bailey Madison. Robert McKenzie cut across her bow. Dead men on the deck, crying out for help.
I saw her once myself. She come up on us in the night. Nothing on the radar, and there she was. I never want to see her again. I said we get the captain to hit South Road.
Yeah. I'd like to see you tell old Ironbottom where to sail his ship. You'd have your guts for garters in a second.
Well, he's got no call crossing us with no goat shit.